We tried not to cry when we had to announce the sad news about actor Lee Majors. Goodbye, Lee Majors. Lee Majors, born Harvey Lee Urey, April 23, 1939, is an American actor. Majors portrayed the characters of Heath Barkley in the American television Western series, The Big Valley, 1965 to 1969, Colonel Steve Austin in the American television science fiction action series, The $6 Million Man, 1973 to 1978, and Colt Seavers in American television action series, The Fall Guy from the time that he made his debut in The $6 Million Man in 1973 until 1978. Lee Majors has been a mainstay in Hollywood. Despite the success of his Hollywood profession throughout the years, his personal life could have been better. Lee has had 4 marriages. His present marriage to Faith, his wife, has proven to be his longest-lasting union, with the couple's love having endured the test of time over the course of their years together. Faith and Lee have frequently been seen out together, such as when they had dinner in Hollywood. Despite their huge age difference, the pair has remained devoted to one another. In addition to being seen in public, Lee frequently shares pictures of his lovely wife on Instagram. Most recently, a video of him and his wife dancing in formal clothes mesmerized admirers. Lee noted in the caption that he and his wife had attended the wedding where the video was taken. He wished the pair well and said he and his wife adored them. The video was well liked by viewers, who commented as such. One admirer praised the couple for looking beautiful as they joyfully danced together. Another reviewer praised Lee's tuxedo and added, "I was going to say you look like $1,000,000, but you're already 6M guy," before adding another compliment. Lee first encountered Faith when he spotted her at a friend's place for supper. Lee approached him after noticing she was with another man and inquired as to the seriousness of their relationship. Lee inquired if he could acquire Faith's phone number after the man affirmed that they were simply buddies. He then called her and invited her to watch the Super Bowl with him. Before that, Faith proposed that they get together to get to know one another. Faith discovered Lee had a heart of gold on their first date, and they have been together ever since. They made the decision to go to Houston, Texas, soon after they met and soon left Beverly Hills. Although Lee's past marriages ended abruptly, his current union with Faith has endured longer than any of them, as well as longer than many celebrity unions. When discussing his marriage, Lee said, "That is a Hollywood record." Before getting married, the two had been dating for 7 years, but Lee knew he wanted to spend the rest of his life with Faith since he found her to be beautiful and his children adored her as well. What Lee did to help his wife? Faith responded in the affirmative when asked if they knew right away that they would spend the rest of their lives together. The pair continued by saying that although they still lived in Los Angeles, they liked Houston because it was calm. The pair has supported one another through many difficulties, including Faith's sister and mother passing away within a few months of one another. Lee recalls having to inform Faith when she received the phone call informing her that a loved one had passed away. It was the worst night of his life, according to Lee, who hurried to take Faith back home to be with her family. Faith acknowledged that the losses of her mother and sister had made her appreciate life more. Lee and Faith have consistently supported and loved one another. Lee even mentioned Faith, along with See's chocolates, as something that helped him get over his bad moods. Faith attributed her improved mood to Lee, cupcakes, and shopping. How did Lee reconcile with Farrah Fawcett, his ex-wife, before her death? While Lee's relationship with Faith has been wonderful for him, he also had a relationship that was very meaningful to him before he met Faith. He also compared Farrah Fawcett, his ex-wife, and himself to the Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston of their day. Lee claimed that he and Fawcett were constantly followed by admirers and paparazzi, and that they were unable to leave their surroundings. Their turbulent relationship ended up not working out in the end, but their relationship remained solid. Fawcett and Lee had not spoken for 20 years, till Lee called her in 2009, right before she passed away. Before Fawcett's death in February, Lee gave her a birthday call. For 40 minutes, the two discussed their lives as well as Fawcett's cancer diagnosis. A close friend of Lee's said, "I believe that, given the circumstances, closure was a good thing. If not, they would never have spoken again. I believe that he has always desired to communicate with her once more, but has been too hesitant to do so in the past." While he and Fawcett were at the height of their popularity as a pair, according to Lee, they didn't even realize how well-liked their individual shows were because they were working so hard, but people still saw them as the real-life Ken and Barbie. Lee would call Fawcett's close friends to inquire about her health prior to her passing and the phone chat they had on her birthday. He was worried about her well-being and still cared about her as a friend. There was a lot of talk that Lee was with Fawcett the day she passed away, but he was untrue according to him. He claimed he didn't want to be a distraction, and he had his own pleasant recollections of her. Definitely a man to admire. Thanks for watching my video.